Hey y'all, this is Melissa. It's that time of month. It's the time when Boxycharm comes out. And so, yesterday, I got my box. And I am very pleased I got my box. So, if you are interested in seeing what came in my box and what variation I got, and seeing a little bit of a try on and review of these products and what I think of them after having used them for a couple days, then stay tuned. And if you like what you see, I hope that you will subscribe to my channel and click the like button on this video and hit that notification bell. So stay tuned for a little bit of a try on and review here. Okay, so I have my face prepped and ready, and as you can hear, it's spring and the whole world is mowing outside. So pardon that, please. So I'm gonna reach over here into my box, get this first item here, the Alamar Cosmetics blush. I got the one for fair. So this is what it looks like. And I don't usually use oranges or peaches. I'm going to blend this one, Castaway and Paraiso. That would be these two. So we shall see here how these do. I used these two before. They're a little bit dusty. We'll see how this goes here. Because I used them over top of something before when I just couldn't wait to try it. So we'll see how it goes here. Like I said, I don't normally use the peaches, but I think if I'm like not feeling well or something and really pale, it might help to warm me up. Having to build that up a little bit. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. So I don't know if you can see that there or not. So I think that's going to be very usable. Okay, next up I am going to do my eyes because I want to play with this Ciate Eye Luster Cream eyeshadow. And I think for a base I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've got one of these. It's like the 6-pack that you pick your own. So I'm going to use this brown here and this pink and mix that with, I got the pink one here, the pink one that's really champagne, you know. So I'm going to put this pink right here at my brow bone. We'll start with that. Woo! Start with that here. Woo, okay. It's a little bit stronger than I remembered. It's been a while since I've used these because I've had some issue with these not really lasting me through the day. We'll see how they do. Maybe it went on so strong because I've got eyeshadow primer. The last time I tried these, I didn't have any eyeshadow primer on. I just used setting spray. So I'm hoping maybe with the eyeshadow primer on plus setting spray, maybe they will last better. But I had actually just stopped using them because they wouldn't last me. So, you know. But I mean, they work beautifully and they're beautiful colors. They're exactly, you know, I picked the colors myself. They're exactly the colors I use. They just wouldn't last. I mean, they would last me like maybe 3 to 4 hours through the day. And when I'm out all day, I have to have something that's gonna last me, dude. So, okay, I'm going into the brown here now. I'm gonna do right under my eye here, first on each eye. I just thought this would be a nice soft background for that Ciate. I guess I'm saying that right. I took French in high school, but you know how much French I know now. No parlez-vous. course, you know, if you watch any of my videos, I'm using for this the smallest rebel edge, and when I did my brow bone, I was using the Luxie 245 for that one. Alright, I'm just going to clean that up just a smidge here. There we go. And use my Luxie, I believe this is the 219 here, to kind of tip that out just a little bit. Blend that so it's not so harsh. Alright, here we go. Siete. Like I say, it looks pink in the bottle. The thing I noticed with this, when I pulled all these out earlier, right? Is look at this brush. See that angle? I didn't bend that. It comes angled like that. I have tried this 2 ways, actually. Since I've tried it 2 ways, that reminds me, I'm going to use just a little bit of this pink underneath right here in this section right here, because this Siete, I tried it both ways. I tried spreading it out with my finger a little bit, and it forms just a light wash. And I also tried putting it on just dry. I mean, not just dry. Just putting it on and letting it sit and dry. And when I put it on and let it sit and dry, that's what I had done yesterday. And when I did that, it got just a tiny bit crumbly on me after several hours of being out with it. So I really don't need crumbly. So I'm just going to use it as a wash today. Okay, here we go, as a wash. And I'm just going to spread that just a little bit with my finger there. But it does give just a beautiful extra glaze of shine to stuff. Just over top. And that is really nice. There we go. See there? I really do like it. So, now, next up is eyeliner, because I got the Bodyography eyeliner in the blue. See if I can get that where you can see the blue tip there. And this is really good because prior to me starting to use the liquid eyeliners in black, these blue eyeliners like this was literally all I used. And I did see on Instagram where they did this picture of this lady with the they used 2 of these, the lightest blue, like as an aqua, and this color, the darker blue. And they had done a wing line on her, blending the 2, and it was gorgeous. And I was like, I didn't even know you could do a wing liner with a pencil. So we're going to see if this is going to be dark enough or if I need to add the black. And if I need to add the black on top, then I'll just use this in my waterline underneath. We shall see how this goes here. I'll try to be close enough that you can see me, because I'm going to be looking in my mirror over here, unless you want to see me like drawing all over my face, and that would be just really cute, huh? Okay, let's see how this goes here. I'm going to start underneath here in my waterline because that's the easiest here. But it does give a nice dark line. I mean, it's dark enough for me under my eyes. Usually. Of course, then again, you get used to looking at something. You get used to looking at the black. And once you're used to seeing that, it looks strange when you go to something lighter. You know how it is. It looks strange when you go to something that looks different. So it's a matter of what you're used to seeing on yourself. Alright, here goes the top. Here we go. Let's see, I'm just going to do like right in here first. Look right in here. Alright, here we go. Across the top. And the question is, can I get a thick enough line with a pencil? You know that they can do it. They have a makeup artist doing theirs. So we shall see. I also may need to dim my light just to, oops, it already was dim. Okay. This light on my mirror is blinding me. Alright, there's that side. Alright, I'm gonna go in and put some mascara on and be right back. Last item that I'm trying on for you today is the Dose of Colors lipstick. And they sent it to me. And you know they send everybody a bright color probably. It's probably either really bright or nude. So they sent me really bright. They sent it to me in the color Merlot. Alright? And you know I've tested this already too. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put this on for you and then do the review of the whole box. And in the review of the whole box, I'll go into more detail about the Dose of Colors. How about that? So, and you definitely don't want to get out of lines with this one. Unless, of course, you're in the circus. So here we go. And believe me, I'm looking in the mirror for this one. So, it does go on very smooth. Okay, it is a pretty color. So, we'll do a review of these products then. Okay, y'all, so this is the final look. Here are the eyes. And of course, you've seen the cheeks already. And the lips. So, let me kind of go over this box a little bit here with you. This variation was, the theme was make waves, and I got variation number 1. So, the first thing I got was the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Cleanser. And let me pull it out for you so you can see it. I'll pull out from the other side here. This is the side I've had open. Very pretty packaging. And I would be very tempted. I really probably could use this. There's only one problem. Glam Glow is not cruelty free. So I'm not going to be using this. So this is, I'm going to try to sell it on eBay, and if it doesn't go, then I'm putting it in my giveaway box. So I'm kind of disappointed about that, but then again, not every item that you get in the Boxycharm box, being a subscription box, not every item you get you're going to be able to use, and that's just part of it. So the retail on that was $28, and of course you only pay $21 for the Boxycharm, or if you do it 3 months at a time like me, it's $19 and something. So the next item, and the first one that you saw me demo for you, because I can use everything else in this box, I can totally use. The next item was the Alamar Cosmetics blush, and it was a blush trio. And it's a nice little compact. It's got the mirror, and they sent me the correct shade according to the beauty survey that I filled out. It's the shade for Fair, 2 peach colors, and then the 1 pink here in the middle. Now, I don't really usually use peach shades. I'm wearing something a little bit peachier today, so but even so, just the peach, I've tried just the peach by itself, and it's a little peachy. It's very peachy. And so unless I'm like really ill and needing to really warm up my color, I'm probably not going to be using the peach by itself. But combined with the pink, it's very nice. Like if I really need to warm up my coloring, it works well. And they're a little bit powdery, but yeah, they got a nice little bit of a sheen to it. You don't need a tremendous amount of highlighter using these. Matter of fact, you could go without highlighter using these, which if you're in a hurry, that's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about a highlighter. And the retail on the Alamar was $22, so that was a good value. And actually, I don't even have like a trio of blushes. I don't have any face palettes, so that's my first face palette. The next thing that I tried on for you was the Siete Eye Luster Cream Eyeshadow, Siete London, and this retails for $22. And I think I'll probably use it some. Like I say, when I tried this out and I used it, just putting it on the eyes and just, you know, solid, and just letting it dry, it takes like probably a minute and a half to fully dry. And it did okay at first, but as the day went on, there's a little bit of cracking with it. So I do prefer to use it over top of another eyeshadow and just use it as a wash, just to give that extra shimmer over top of something. And like I say, it looks pink in the bottle, but it goes on more as a goldish shimmer. And believe me, I'm good with a goldish shimmer. I'm very good with a goldish shimmer. I like it. So that was the Siete. The next thing I tried for you was the Bodyography Blue Eyeliner. And like I say, all the rest of these that I'm keeping, they're all cruelty-free, and that's awesome. This was the blue eyeliner. And it's not quite as dark as I would like. But if you look at my eyes, actually, it did do a fairly credible wing. When I really got in there and got on it, it did a pretty credible wing. I was surprised that it did that. And it is kind of nice to have like a really decent blue liner again for under my eyes, because I appreciate the blues, because I've always gravitated towards that, and I really enjoy that. That retails for $14. In my opinion, that's a little steep on an eyeliner. I've never paid $14 for an eyeliner before, but you know, for quality eyeliner, it is very creamy. It doesn't skip or anything. It doesn't drag. So that's good. The last thing that there's been a lot of talk about is the Dose of Colors the lipstick. The Dose of Colors, let me see, it retails for $18. And this is a matte liquid lipstick. And it's very red. Actually, I like it, especially when I make sure that the rest of my face is, for the most part, a little bit paler, and I do my eyes a little bit more muted. It almost gives like a 20s or 40s or 50s vibe. It's almost like an old-fashioned type of vibe. Or if you're wearing something red that you want to complement. The color Merlot, when it's in the bottle and it's going on, it looks more like a bluish hued red. But for me, when it dries on my face, it's almost got more of a hint of that orangish red, which, you know, or a true red, or even a hint of the orangish red. And I've not been as crazy about the orangish red, but it's still a very good, vibrant red. In the process of wearing this, what I have found is it does stay very well. Even through eating and drinking, it stays. My issue with it is the transfer. When I was eating, like I was eating a sandwich and I'm putting the sandwich up to my mouth and I take it down, if my thumb hits my mouth, I've got like red all over my thumbs and stuff, and red all over the sandwich, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna look like a clown when I'm done. But I went in the bathroom afterwards and the lipstick's intact, and it's intact if I'm drinking water. The time it wasn't intact, I was in a hurry. I was getting ready to leave. I had to go play mandolin with a group that I play with sometimes at church, and we had to practice, and I was like in a hurry, and I grabbed some macaroni salad that I had made, and it had like a mayonnaise base, and I had just put this on right before I was going to leave. I was like, oh, I've got to eat really quick. So I ate really quick, and then I ran to the bathroom before I left, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, I looked like I had been drinking the Kool-Aid. Because the mayonnaise was an oil base, and when an oil base hits this stuff, it was all over. It was all around my mouth. It looked crazy. I mean, it was terrible. So I had to take makeup remover, wipe all this off, and reapply it. And then I looked fine. So if you wear this stuff out on a date and he takes you out to dinner, get the sandwich that's got like the deli meat in it. Don't get the hamburger. You know, the big juicy oily hamburger. I mean, it's up to you what you want your first impression to be. But just a word of warning, because it will get all in here with something that's oil base. But otherwise, if nothing oil base hits it, it stays put. So just a little tip there. So that's the Boxycharm box for this month. Now we do have some spoilers for next month, and I will go ahead and put those up here at the end. So if you don't want to be spoiled, if you don't want to know what's happening next month and you just want to be surprised when you get your Boxycharm or your Boxyluxe, then now would be the time to stop the video. But if you do want to know what spoilers we do know about so far, y'all, for the June Boxycharm box that we are going to be getting, let's see, this says for Boxyluxe and the standard box. The spoilers are the Touch and Soul Official Prime Essence, and I think that is the No Problem cream. It's like a primer. Also the Dominique Cosmetics lip product. And then the Tarte Cosmetics, I think for the standard box, it's going to be the Tarte Cosmetics Rainforest of the Sea palette that's exclusive for Boxycharm. Now, for the Boxyluxe box, you had a choice of the Tarte Cosmetics eyeshadow palette or the Tarte Cosmetics like they would give you either the Tarte Cosmetics blush or the Tarte Cosmetics, I think it was a highlighter palette, one of those two. And for me, they sent out an email, and I think it was anybody who was signed up to perhaps upgrade, or if you were already signed up for the Boxyluxe box, where you could choose which one you wanted. You could either choose to get that Rainforest of the Sea palette or the blush or highlighter palette, or you could choose to be surprised. So I chose to get the Tarte, the blush or highlighter palette, and I'm kind of hoping for the highlighter palette since we just got a blush. But if I get the blush palette, that would be fine since these blushes were all kind of peachy. So I would be fine with the blush palette too, if that's what we wind up getting. Oh shoot, this thing just flipped on me here. Let me see if I can get back to where it was. I was in spoilers. Where is it? Let me see if I can get back here. Yeah, here we go. And in July, there is going to be some kind of an Elemis product. Now, also for the Boxyluxe box in June, we're going to be getting, let me see if I can get down here to it. Oh shoot, that's written in Spanish. I don't read Spanish. A pharmacy honey serum, face serum, miniature blow dryer, and a Dr. Brandt face cleanser. And all those would be great. The only thing is the Dr. Brandt is not cruelty free, so that's the only one that I wouldn't probably use. And so those are the additional ones for Boxyluxe. And as far as I know, those are the only spoilers that I've heard of so far. So if I hear of anything else, I'll let you know. So that's what we have for spoilers. The other thing that Boxycharm did this month that was interesting was they sent out, about the same time that they sent out the customization email for Boxyluxe, they sent out an email, and I'm assuming everyone in Boxycharm got it, saying, you know, what things would you like to see in Boxycharm? Do you want to see lifestyle items like electronics, home linens and decor, fitness and sporting goods, wellness goods. And so it sounds like they're sort of halfway thinking about maybe branching out into some other areas. And I'll be honest with you, I'm really hoping that they don't branch out into some other areas, because I personally signed up for makeup. Because, you know, if I wanted all those other things, I would have signed up for uh, Fit, Fab, Fun. If I signed up for jewelry, I would have signed up for, there's a jewelry box out there. There's tons of other subscription boxes out there for all kinds of other things to sign up for. But when you sign up for Boxycharm, you're really signing up for the makeup. And that's really what I signed up for. So we'll have to see what they do with that. I'm hoping other people filled out their surveys and put in their preferences of what they were interested in. But for me, I was more interested in the makeup, because that's kind of what I'm in need of right now. Since I've gone cruelty free, I'm kind of wanting to build my collection of makeup. I'm wanting the palettes, you know, whether it be face palettes, eyeshadow palettes, eyebrow products, eyeliners, you know, blushes, lipsticks. You know, I just want to build that collection. And even if they don't send out 100% all cruelty free all the time, that's fine. I can deal with that. I can do something else with those products. I've got, you know, I can either sell them, I can give them away at the homeless shelter. There's a lot of places that those products can go for me, and that doesn't bother me. Because by and large, most of it they send out actually is cruelty free. Most companies now are cruelty free. So I'm hoping that they're going to stick with makeup. I notice on Instagram that there's a lot of people saying, I didn't get the color I wanted, they got this wrong, they got that wrong. For me, you know, just realizing it is a subscription service. And if you get one or two good products out of that box each month, then, you know, you've gotten your $21 worth, because you would have spent that anyway for that high quality of a product. I mean, for me, I got 4 out of 5 products that I'll use. And it's been that way. This is my 3rd month, and every month I've gotten at least 3 products that I would use, and that I do use almost every day. So anyway, that's kind of what's happening with Boxycharm right now. So I just wanted to give y'all the update on the spoilers as well. And so that's it, and I hope you have a good day, and you all remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye till next time.